Good morning. I want to show you a circuit I've been using for a few years now to help keep my abdominals in shape, my low back strong and healthy. And I didn't come up with it myself. I actually borrowed it from Jim Wendler's book 531. On page 45. He outlines the circuits that they would use when he was lifting really heavy to keep his core strong and healthy. And I listen to people like Jim Wendler because they know from real world experience what works. So follow along with me. I'll do one circuit and you'll see what I'm talking about here. And I know I've gone through a lot of these exercises on my channel before, but it never hurts to review. And that's what I love about working out at home. We have a nice, I can take up as much equipment as I want. No one's going to get mad at me. And speaking of home, the house looks like a mess because we're renovating. So that's that. Now here we go. First thing, hanging leg raises. Jim starts with 15 hanging leg raises. It's okay if you can't do 15. And it doesn't matter how your grip is, whichever you like. I vary my grip, but I'm going to start with some hanging leg raises. I try to keep them strict. And I do have a video on how to do these if you're having a tough time getting your toes all the way up to the bar. But it's no big deal. What I like to do, actually, is I'll go to the point where I can feel like I'm reaching technical failure, and then once I'm there, then I'll just burn them out by doing a few straight-legged sort of 90-degree lifts like that. And that's really starting to burn. And if I'm feeling really motivated, I can always burn them out with some bent knee lifts. It depends how I'm feeling that day. Now, like Jim says in his book, there's no rush to get to the next exercise. He says, take your time, get over there, reset. Now the next one I like to do is the ab wheel. So it's nice to have a wall as sort of a point to stop at and reset so that you're not getting any arch in your low back, because this is a phenomenal exercise. But if there's no wall there, a lot of people tend to get a little bit of a lordotic curve at the end of their range. So here we go. I like to get nice and tight and come out and then back in. Now I'm going to move just a little bit closer. But you can see there, I'm keeping my low back neutral, like that. And I try to keep constant tension on the abdominals, and I don't want that spine to lose that and now I'm already starting to feel that burn. There we go. I'm going to do one more. Focus, focus, focus. Grab those handles really hard. Come back in. Oh, just like that. Good. Now, I feel like this plane of movement has been adequately worked. So now I'm going to come over to here and do some side bends, side lateral raises. And sometimes I'll use a mirror if it's available. Not because I'm trying to show off to myself, but it helps me with that mind-muscle connection, because this is one exercise that's really easy to hurt yourself with if you're not really strict, okay? So, I'll put my hand here, feet shoulder width apart. I'll come down, I'll try to stretch my lat at the same time. And I'm trying to keep my glutes tight, quads tight, and just try to make sure that I'm not bending forwards or backwards. And I can really feel that. It doesn't just work the abdominals, but it also works the quadratus lumborum, which is a real important stabilizer. In our low back, I'm getting close. There we go. Switch hands. And I'll try to switch which hand I start with each set. This is a really nice way to not only strengthen your core, but also stretch it. Almost there. I got one more. There we go. Then next, I'll come to the incline sit-ups. Now Jim likes to use a 45-pound plate for these. Personally, this is enough weight, my body weight. And again, I'm trying to really focus on staying tight, maybe not quite the range of motion. I don't like to see this. Personally, I like to do this. Tight, 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 right? I'm trying to stabilize this movement at my hips through my spine. And I'm already starting to feel that work. Tongue at the roof of my mouth to protect my neck. Fist tight to get that irradiation concept. I think I can do one more. Good. Now, for the final exercise, and feel free to add exercises on, but these are the ones I like to do. And this is the Landmines, otherwise known as the full contact twist. Now, again, I do have a video on this, and I do see a lot of this sort of thing on the internet or at the gym, right? Really, the way Pavel Satsulin does it, I think is the right way. And that's where we keep our arms straight, knees slightly bent, and then pivot our body around. Come back up and really focus on the abs. Whoa, not the arms. Just like that. There. So you're kind of floating your feet around. Ooh, I can already feel that. Really starting to work. Oh, one more. I've got one more. And that's it. I'll do that 2 more times on a good day. If I'm in a hurry, I'll maybe do it once. It doesn't matter. When I'm done that, it never fails to make my back feel amazing, and it reintegrates that whole connection with the trunk, with the shoulders and the hips. So that's personally one of my favorite routines to do as a warm-up before I work out. I feel like if I leave that till the end of my workout, I might say, oh, it's too hard, I'll do it tomorrow. So I like to work abs first, and I've rambled on enough. I hope you get something out of this video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.